mom and my dad, but mostly my mom. There's so many memories of presents, food, fun, love, and family. Mom made sure that everything was perfect for everyone. I could go on, but you know my mom. She lived her life with strength, goodness, and grace, and I can only hope to be a little bit of what my mom was going forward in my life. There's one more angel in heaven. However many tomorrows are left to me, I will miss you, every single one.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming. Okay, it's going to be hard. Nan was my favorite person. She always felt like sunshine to me. She was a safe harbor, no matter the storm, forever warm and welcoming with a hug. I never felt, oh, okay. I never felt alone because I knew she loved me unconditionally. It's hard for me to be in a world without her, but I know she's still looking out for me and has her arms wrapped around me. Nan taught me good manners, kindness, responsibility, and selflessness. She also taught me how to plant flowers and garden. Tending and nurturing is what she did best, especially with her family. She was graceful, sophisticated, and effortlessly beautiful. She exposed me to the finer things in life, like art, culture, and fancy hotels. She loved to laugh with her sister Isabel. I imagine them up there now, sharing a joke, and perhaps a drink. So to that I say, Solancha. She was tough, but ever tender. I think all the Flynn women inherited that from her. She made me believe in magic as a child, which I later discovered was really love. Christmas was a time of wonder and delight, all made possible by her tireless efforts to bring family together and joy to our hearts. I'm grateful to have had her with me through the past few years. I really don't know if I would have made it through them without her, but we were always stronger together. And until we meet again, Nan, bye for now.
Hello, everybody. I'm just going to read a little something that my sister wrote, so I cannot take credit for this. Her words are quite beautiful. Just 2 minutes. Okay. The words are very tiny, and I can't see them when I'm crying, sorry.
Can you expand that? It's a little small.
I can. All right.
Do you need some help? Are you okay?
Can you say?
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I got it. Okay. Our dearest Nan, our stoic and brilliant guide, to convey the invaluable and profound role that she has played in our lives could fill an entire book. When I consider her influence, the constant phrase, "she was all action," is repeated. She lived it. She lived it without so much as a language lesson. There's so much noise in the world, so many that we are all talk, so many of the we are all talk kind. She fell so heavily on the opposite side of the spectrum. A singular woman who filled the role of leading by example like so few others. A woman of deep faith who took only the really good stuff from it and left the rest. She sacrificed so much of her family without ever discounting her own needs and fervently identifying and living her own sense of purpose. She moved through experiences and people with the most eloquent sense of grace and humanity, but never lost the spice that made her kindness susceptible. She never lost the spice that made her kindness susceptible to be taken advantage of. And she was so damn smart. The kind of smart that made her the greatest listener. The intelligence that didn't need to be announced to the world constantly, but the kind that comes through the comfortable acknowledgement she'd give the others. She'd give to others in beliefs. That consideration that left people feeling seen. She was listening, learning, and expanding all the while. She was the kind of woman I only dreamed of being, the kind of woman who had the strength and self enough to sit comfortably and proudly in quiet succinctly aware that the world could easily look her over. All the while, she was building an army of people who lead with kindness, love, and a strength of conviction to live what we believe to be right. To me, that right there is true power. I always thought her smile broadened a little when she was keenly aware she was being overlooked by the world. The sly grin that they'd all been left out of the secret. She was magic. She herself was the most brilliant set of contradictions, the most gentle being who was as tough as nails, a one-woman cheering section so loud but audible to only one, a woman who took such pride in self but never made a single fuss, an avid world traveler whose favorite place was home. She loved us before we knew how to love ourselves so deeply and would never let us forget it. She loved us when we were ugly people, when we were impatient, distracted, and most often when we felt really lost. This she taught, was the time we deserved love the most. She taught us how to love ourselves. She taught us how to love each other. We all have our own magic memories of her. These moments we'll keep tucked away for those tough days when we question the direction of our own footsteps. Those, for me, will always be the days when her energy will ring the loudest, our guiding light and our true North Star.
Anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
Well, thank you for sharing those memories. We're just going to invite everyone to remain to listen to one song together. Following that, we'll open the back doors and just lead everyone down to the reception area to share some more memories together.
I took the supermarket flowers from the windowsill, poured the day-old tea from the cup, packed up the photo album Matthew had made, memories of a life that's been loved. Took the get well soon cards and stuffed animals, poured the old ginger beer down the sink. Dad always told me, don't you cry when you're down. But Mom, there's a tear every time that I blink. Oh, I'm in pieces, it's tearing me up. But I know a heart that's broke is a heart that's been loved. So I'll sing hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. And when God takes you back, we'll say hallelujah, you're home. I've left the pillows, made the beds, stacked the chairs up. Folded your nightgowns neatly in a case. John said he'd drive, then put his hand on my cheek and wiped a tear from the side of my face. I hope that I see the world as you did, 'cause I know a life with love is a life that's been lived. So I'll say hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. When I fell down, you'd be there holding me up. Spread your wings as you go. And when God takes you back, we'll say hallelujah, you're home. Hallelujah. You were an angel in the shape of my mom. You gotta see the person that I've become. Spread your wings as you go. And when God took you back, He said, hallelujah, you're home.
So you can join us downstairs for some refreshments.